So our guest, happy to have him, John Epping, one of the world's greatest curlers, best curlers in the world right now. And thank you, John, for joining us here on the program. Great to have you.
Yeah, thanks for having me. I'm glad we can do this during these wild and crazy times.
These things are pretty fun, actually. It's my first sort of Zoom call like this where there's 3 people on. I've got an empty square. I think you can fit unlimited amount of people on here.
You
apparently, if you're doing meetings,
yeah. It can be like the Brady Bunch. There can be a million squares with people everywhere. So.
Well, we thought we'd start slow.
Yeah, that's so throw me on. That's a good one, actually.
Well, no, I don't take that personally.
I'm kidding. I was going to do my hair today, but then I tried and then realized I hadn't cut it in like 4 months, so I got to go with the hat. So.
Well, you get the hat and you also get the Eppic Ale beer on there.
Like
tell us about that. A little product placement in a way, but I'm still waiting for my first one, by the way, Johnny. Just to let you know.
That's embarrassing. Sorry. Yeah, you know what? Last summer partnered with a local brewery in Leslieville called Radical Road, and one of the owners loves curling, Steve Davis, and he said, what if we do a beer with you? And I said that'd be great, and he made it happen quickly and came up with the name, obviously Epic with the 2 P's. Don't worry, I can spell. We launched it. We're in about 40 curling clubs in Ontario. Plan is to go hopefully Canada wide, and we are working our way trying to get into the LCBO, which would be awesome. So it's been a blast. Great chance for me to support 2 club curling. I try to support a lot of events.
Where can people get it right now? Because I'm sure people are sitting there saying, I'm looking for something to drink right now.
You got to go to Leslieville. They have their shop at the front of the store still open, and the big fridge is stocked with beer, so they can pop into Leslieville right now.
Do you have one in your fridge right now?
I don't. I'm being good during the week. I'm not drinking any beer during the week, but I do have some in the shop. Actually, I'm gonna grab one and show you.
Okay. Yeah. It's a nice looking
It's
stove.
amazing when you work close to, work kitchen and everything.
That was pretty convenient. You got that pretty quick.
Welcome to living in a 545 square foot condo. There you go.
Epic Ale. I love it.
Yeah.
That's an awesome can.
Yeah. What a blast. Yeah, I know. Geniuses. They were awesome. So it's been, an absolute blast. Something I never thought I'd get involved with, but it's turned into it's been a lot of fun so far. That's
awesome. How hard is it not to have a couple beers when you're around it all the time with the briar patches like attached to all your facilities? Like, it's got to be hard.
I know. It's funny. People say, "Oh, it's so awesome playing the briar." Well, yeah, don't get me wrong. It's amazing to compete. Way better to be a fan or a supporter because it is so much fun in the patch. And one thing we tried to make sure we did this year, especially being in Kingston, home province team, was that we did go a couple of nights to see all our friends and family because so many people showed up to support us, and we wanted to go and enjoy a beverage with them. And but we made sure that we got it in there. Our coach and our fifth were good at making sure we got back to the room at a decent time.
How are you and the whole crew managing? Like, how's it been going down there in Toronto?
It's going well. I think we're just not used to being my husband and I and the dog. We're not used to being together this much. Usually, I'm traveling somewhere and he's working from the office. So it's been a little bit of an adjustment, but we're managing. Hey, we're still married right now.
In terms of curling, what's going on in that world?
Yeah, it's been tough. Like last week, Easter we're supposed to be playing at Old Maple Leaf Gardens, which is now the Mattamy Center, right, for the Players Championship, which is an event that's really special to me to get to play in front of the hometown and friends and family. So, yeah, the season being canceled is really tough. Not knowing, when we're going to start again, if we're going to start in the fall, all the little bond spiels and tournaments. They're always supported by the small businesses in their community. So, that's a little scary to know what's going to happen there, but. And then just life, my world and job is all evolves around curling. So, teaching and lessons and clinics. And so that's been shut down obviously too. So yeah, all of a sudden kind of the world just stopped for me.
What are the guys doing right now in the curling world to stay in touch? Are you guys doing things like we're doing the Zoom right here, or are you guys just doing your own thing and you'll reconnect down the road?
I know a few people we get together. We have, our new sponsor is Cool Bets, an online site. We play poker together and try and stay in touch and in some way, keeps our competitive juices flowing.
Is that an open table? I know a few people watching who are probably salivating right now saying, how can I get in on that action?
Yeah, well, this Sunday, Team Epping, we're hosting one on Cool Bets. coolbets.com across Canada, where every person that registers, Team Epic's going to give $5 to a charity supporting COVID-19, and so is Coolbets. They're going to match whatever we put in. So good chance to give back and also to have some fun and get people together.
I think you got to watch Johnny on the poker table, because his dad Bill used to be quite the player over at the golf club in the old Snake Pit. So he was probably taught well.
That's right. Yeah, exactly.
Did your dad? Did I see his name? Did he play a couple games for the Petes as a goalie?
He did. Yeah, with when Roger Nielsen coached, he played. He played, I think, 5 to 10 games.
Oh wow! I thought so. Yeah.
Yeah, he was a good hockey player. His good friend growing up was Bob Gainey, and so he did. I'm surprised he didn't get me into hockey, or I don't know. I guess my mom won the battle.
Your mom won that battle, I think.
With curling, but he did get me into the golf. I played lots of golf with my dad.
Hey man, if you could do what you do and you're living the dream and you're enjoying it, that's the ultimate, right? So good on you. We're all proud of you here in town, and we can't wait to try that beer when you're back.
Yeah, thanks guys, and thanks for having me on. Really appreciate it.